a girl.
First of all, congratulations on all your successes.
Thank you so much.
We are loving There's a Girl.
Thank you.
Getting a lot of great feedback. What can you tell us about that song?
I'm really glad that that song actually, that wasn't the song that we originally intended to take to radio. There's another song that we were scheduled to make a video, and the night before we started the video process, I wrote that song in Nashville and sent it out to Scott Borchetta and Big Machine, and they said, pump the brakes. That's the song we're going to take to radio. That's your first single. And so we canceled the whole video shoot, revamped, and waited 3 days, set a whole new crew up. But I really like that I was able to go to radio with a song that I wrote, because the previous one I didn't. So.
Do you do a lot of songwriting?
I try to. You know, I'm not very good at it, but I try.
Well,
so.
I don't think so. There's a Girl's doing pretty well.
Thank you. Thank you.
And how has life post-Idol been?
A lot of planes, a lot of hotels, you know, but I mean, this is what we signed up to do, you know, so, and people ask me all the time, are you tired of taking pictures and autographs? Well, it's better than not having anybody ask you to take the picture or autograph, so I appreciate it.
And when you were on Idol, we have to know, what was Keith Urban like as a judge?
Keith, I feel like Keith actually got slept on a lot as being, you know, Harry was supposedly, he was the brain, and he is a very musically inclined brain, but Keith just as much was too. Every once in a while I would say, that's genius what he just said, like that is so smart, but he was super nice cat.
And what was going through your mind when they were about to announce who the runner-up and the winner was of the show?
I didn't know if I was going to win. I mean, I knew it was a 50-50 chance, but I knew that I had outworked everybody there. Now, I didn't know if that would transcend into winning, but I was like, you know what, if I don't win, I still did everything I could to possibly win. Because I had the smallest socials of all the contestants, so I had to get my people extra involved to win.
So you called all your family and friends before, and you're like, please vote?
Everybody. I mean, you know, but it started in June or July of 2015 during the audition processes. You know, it started then creating a movement. It's like, hey, let's all get on one level and go do this. And it took a year, but it paid off.
Now, some people might not know this, but a few weeks ago, you actually came here and went to Hasbro Children's Hospital to do a private performance.
That's right.
Have you gotten to do a lot of things like that?
Not as many as I'd like to, but it was good because I used to be able to do those a lot back home. I got to do that lots of different times, and it's just, you don't get to do a lot of those. It's unfortunate, but you know, most of the things you do are full band sets, and you do them on a stage or whatever, but that one was special. We got to sing, we were in the Izzy room at Hasbro, so that was really cool.
Well, that was very cool of you to do that, so thank you so much.
Absolutely, thank you.
And I'm just wondering, have you gotten to meet a lot of your country idols, or are there some you're still waiting to meet? Yeah,
and it's kind of odd because, you know, I kind of look at them and think that they're not really approachable. I'm not on that level to be able to walk up and talk to them, and they'll approach me and start talking, hey, I heard your song, man, I love it, and I'm like, wow. Okay, that's
pretty cool.
That's cool, yeah.
And do you have any covers that you like to do when you're performing?
We usually cover Stapleton's Tennessee Whiskey.
Oh, wow.
And actually, we'll get to. I think I'm going to get to cut one of his older songs. What Are You Listening To? It was his very first song. And it just kind of floated under the radar when it came out. It's my favorite song in the world, and so I think we're going to get to do it tonight. Those are probably my favorite two covers, and they happen to be Stapleton's, so, but that's no shock because he's great.
Well, we look forward to seeing it.
Thank you, ma'am.
And now what can you tell Trent Harmon fans what to expect from Trent?
We still got a lot of dates left in 2016. So if you're out there somewhere, we're going to be visiting a lot of places. If we came somewhere and we missed you, we're probably coming back. And if we haven't seen you yet, we're probably coming somewhere within a couple hours, and hopefully have an album out the first of this coming year.
Well, Trent Harmon, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
I just keep